Hi, gorgeous. It's Life, Love, Polyamory podcast. My name is Anna. My channel is Move with Anna. I'm a Pilates and yoga instructor from Lisbon, and I record workouts, jokes, memes, dances, and bodywork, stuff like that. But once per year, already 3 years in a row, I record my, I don't know, dating life status. Mm, I don't know why it's always in summer, always in May, June, July. I never plan it, but I feel the urge of like sitting and recording what's going on. Um, in the previous podcast a year ago, I recorded about my divorce and how I didn't feel like dating anyone at all because it was still fresh. A year before that, I was recording about relationship drama with my ex-husband and other people. And this year, I think it will be the shortest and the most boring because my dating status is very boring. I am just single. I'm not saying I'm celibate because it's been not many months, but I'm so very locked in and focused on my work, my projects. So I don't really feel like seeing anyone. However, in the past year, I went from living like that, like now, after the divorce, but still being curious. When someone was asking me for a date, I gave it a chance. Now I'm not giving it a chance. um, but yeah, it took me some time to want physical intimacy with someone. In a few months after divorce, like in half a year, I started going for the festivals and events about sensuality and dance and body work. Then I joined our Lisbon kinky community, Shameless Society, and I met some people there, and I spent some explorative time there. But I came to the conclusion that for some time, for me, it's not working. I want more um, connection on the spiritual level, and the most of the people are not my cup of tea, let's say, and have sexual desire much more than I do because I'm like kind of active when ovulating, but the most of the month I'm like not very interesting, to be honest. And yeah, I think my biggest, well, issue for people who would want to date me, but I am like that, is that I don't want to see anyone often. For me, honestly, once per month when I'm ovulating, I would maybe see someone, even like for some flirting, some dating, maybe hugs and kisses, but no more. No more. That's my status for this year. I've been evolving all these 3 last years, well, and before that as well. I was not recording because I was in committed relationship, committed open relationship, um, for 5 years, and half of that um, we were married with my ex-husband. Now I don't see myself next to anyone. Maybe in the next couple of years, I still really want to build family and have kids. And unfortunately, the most people around me are not into that. or into that generally, maybe someday in future, like my husband was when we started dating. When I was 21, he was 23. He told me that he'd be up to it in 3 years. Then 3 years passed, we were in immigration. Then we settled the things down, and turned out he didn't want all of that. Yeah, now I just see um, all the relationship through this prism that, okay, someone is curious about me, saying that they like me, they love me, but I know that it's the chemistry that is passing by, and after that there is nothing following. There is no commitment when it stops being chemically exciting. And I think that as women, we can provide this commitment much more than men. I'm now in the phase where I explore more my um, WLW side. So I'm really looking more towards women, dating women, friendships with me, women for last many years, but this year is like the peak of that. I'm very transparent and very open with saying that, girl, girl, why are men like that? Yeah, my lesbian era, I guess, lesbian celibate era, saying all the wannabe boyfriends to just like, no, why why would I wanna go on a date with you? Not interested.